Greek myth that explains why we have different seasons. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Please turn off all cell phones. Thank you.
Pictures are fine, just ringers.
In the early days, the weather was always warm and sunny, and the flowers were always in bloom. The goddess Demeter took care of the countryside like a garden. She planted seeds, watered the grass, and encouraged the trees to grow.
Isn't it lovely that Demeter takes such good care of us?
I feel like I can almost reach the sky. Let's stretch for the sun.
I always like being tended to by Demeter.
The sun is always warm and shining. We're such like the trees to have Demeter. Demeter had a daughter named Persephone who loved to play in the woods, picking violets until her apron was full. I hope that Persephone picks me next time. She's such a nice girl. I like it when she skips this way. Demeter and her daughter walk here every day.
They're always smiling. Look, here they come here.
I love walking with you, daughter, so that we can talk. Oh, Mother, I love to hold your hand and sing and walk.
Sing and walk and talk together. Sing and walk and talk. Sing and walk and talk together. Sing and walk and talk.
Pluto, who's the god of the underworld, was sad. He didn't get to live on Mount Olympus and the clouds or on the earth with the trees from clouds. Pluto was sad because the underworld was cold and dark and gloomy. He was lonely because he didn't have a king.
Pluto had no queen. Pluto had no queen. He was sad and lonely because he didn't have a queen.
I wish I had a wife, but nobody would give up the sunlight and flowers and the big beautiful ocean to live down here in the underworld as me.
Sometimes Pluto would peek up to see the pretty flowers picking the flowers and playing in the sun.
Happy girls playing in the sun. Happy girls playing in the sun. Pluto wants to join the fun.
One day, Pluto came to the edge of the underworld. He saw Persephone and the light made her glow in beauty. Pluto felt deeply sad. That's the life I want to marry. Yes, that's the life for me.
That's the wife for him. That's the wife for him. That's the girl he wants to marry. Yes, that's the wife for him.
Pluto didn't ask Demeter, Persephone's mother, if he could marry her. He thought she would just say no. Instead, he got his horses and carriage and took off fast. The horses ran faster and faster toward Persephone. Persephone had no idea that Pluto was coming. She was just sitting there picking flowers when suddenly Pluto dashed at her and snatched her by the hand. Who are you? Let go of me. What do you want? The trees cried after Pluto.
Come back, leave her alone.
Don't take her, Pluto. Her mother won't know where she is and she'll be worried.
Let her go. Let her go. Don't take her. Let her go. She wants her mother. Leave her alone.
Pluto snapped his whip at the ground, and it opened into a bottomless big black pit. Down raced the horses and carriage, carrying Persephone down to the dark, down to the cold. Don't cry, I just want to marry you. I'll give you all the golden rubies you want and the nice king who loves you. What more could you want? I want to go home. I want my mother. When they reached the river Styx, Persephone asked for help. River, help me, save me, I'm Persephone. The river Styx heard Persephone and tried to trip Pluto, but he kicked the river away like a dog.
So Persephone threw a belt of flowers into the river and said,
Can you bring this to my mom? She'll recognize it and come save me. My mom is Demeter, goddess of growing.
Took her belt. The river took her belt.
Tell my mom to save me.
The river took her belt.
Meanwhile, up on Earth, Demeter was searching for her daughter, Persephone. Darling Persephone, time to come home. But there was no answer. Persephone was nowhere to be found. Have you seen my daughter?
No, I haven't seen her since yesterday.
Have you seen my daughter?
No, I haven't seen her anywhere.
Oh, please tell me that you've seen my Persephone.
I haven't seen her all day.
If I see her, I will send her with you. Good luck.
All of Demeter's work was forgotten as Demeter searched for Persephone. Nothing else mattered to her. She stopped caring for the countryside as she looked for her beloved Persephone.
Flowers wilting, crops stop growing. Flowers wilting, crops stop growing. The deer is crying and the trees do too. Trees shedding leaves, brown and yellow tears. Trees shedding leaves, brown and yellow tears.
While the stiff I was swimming cried
all came along with flower bells.
Oh, I think that came from my daughter. Your daughter's in the underworld. I saw her. Pluto has taken Persephone to be his queen.
Run to Zeus, king of the gods. Run to Zeus, king of the gods. He will help. He will help.
Demeter ran to Mount Olympus. She yelled for Zeus at the Cloud Olympic Games. The gatekeeper said, Demeter, what are you doing here at Mount Olympus? I need to see Zeus. My daughter Persephone has disappeared. I'll take you to Zeus right away. Help, help. My daughter Persephone has been stolen in the underworld by Pluto. Make him give her back.
You say he had to quit out asking? Pluto shouldn't have done that.
I can't do my job without Persephone. I do it from happiness. And if I don't have Persephone, I can't keep the tree the flowers growing. Zeus was frightened by that thought. He was worried that all the people on the earth would get really cold and hungry and sick. Then they wouldn't be able to honor their gods and goddesses.
Remember, Demeter, there is a rule. If Persephone eats anything at all, she will have to stay in the underworld forever.
Well, then send a messenger right away before Persephone eats anything. Zeus called for Hermes, the fastest flying god.
Hermes, you need to travel as quickly as you can to the underworld to get Persephone for her mother.
I was like faster than the wind and stronger than the storm. Away, go away.
Go, Hermes, fly fast and true. Go, Hermes, fly fast and true.
So Hermes flew as fast as she could to the underworld, but on that day, Demeter was fastest flying god Hermes, choking at her kingdom.
Meanwhile, in the underworld, Pluto was getting ready for a feast. He tried to tempt Persephone with delicious goodies and treats and fruits and vegetables. He knew that if he was able to get her to eat anything, she would need to stay with him, and he was very lonely. I can't eat. I'm too miserable. I just want to go home. Pluto was happy now that Persephone was with him. This world didn't seem dark and gloomy to him anymore because Persephone made things bright and cheerful. Easy something, just a little nibble.
If you eat, you have to stay. If you eat, you have to stay. It's a trick, so don't eat today.
I won't eat your food. I'd rather starve. I just want to go home. But Persephone was so hungry that her stomach was growling. Please eat something like me, just a little nibble, just a little taste of this lovely food. Pluto held up an open, juicy red pomegranate, smiling seeds. He pried open Persephone's fingers, placed 12 juicy seeds on her palm. Oh, I am really hungry. Maybe I'll just take a few seeds until my mother comes to get me.
Just as Persephone was lifting the seeds to her mouth, the fastest flying god Hermes came rushing in.
Pluto, you must let Persephone go. The king of gods just commanded. Oh no, am I too late? Yes, you're too late. She already ate something. What do you mean? I don't understand. Is it the truth? Did he eat anything? Persephone opened her hand and there were only 6 pomegranate seeds left. They fell to the ground as she started to cry.
She has to stay. She's Pluto's queen. She has to stay. Or can she go home? Is there a way?
I've only eaten a few seeds. What difference does it make? I'm sorry, Persephone, but there's a rule. If you eat anything in the underworld, if you accept hospitality, you have to stay forever. And I won't hate you forever if you make me stay because you tricked me. When Pluto heard this, he turned pale and drooped like a wilting flower. He loved Persephone so much and wanted her to love him back. I only took you because I was so sad and lonely down here. I just wanted someone to talk to and make the underworld a brighter place. Hermes felt sorry for the bull. Zeus should decide if she should stay or go.
Stay or go. Stay or go. Zeus shall decide if she should stay or go.
Back to Mount Olympus, they all went to hear what the king god Zeus. Zeus thought for a very long time before he made his announcement.
I thought long and hard and I made my decision. Because Persephone only ate 6 of the seeds, she's to stay in the underworld for 6 of the months. The other 6 months she can stay up on Earth with mother. Let no one argue Zeus' decision.
First, Persephone felt sorry for Pluto, and then she learned to like him, and then she learned to love him. The underworld became a much brighter, warmer place during the winter months. And this is why in the summer it is sunny and bright, and the flowers bloom and the trees grow leaves and fruit. and the grass turns green and rich, because those are the months when Demeter is happy, busy, tending to her garden, so Persephone is with her.
And this is why in the fall, when Persephone travels back to the underworld, Demeter becomes sad again, and the trees cry with her and drop their leaves. The grass turns brown, the flowers wilt as she waits for her daughter to come back.
All winter long we wait for spring. All winter long we wait for spring.